Having downloaded the elevation and hydrological data that we need from the internet, we are now going to use it to carry out some simple geospatial analysis to find out more about our sites. We are going to calculate the elevation for all of our sites and how far they are from the nearest watercourse. In this part of the tutorial, we are going to calculate the elevation values for all of our sites. It is possible to read the elevation values for any particular area, including for our sites, using QGIS. In the toolbar, click the Identify Features button. Click anywhere on your map and the Identify Results panel will appear. You will see that it gives us information about each layer near the location that I clicked. So it tells us about the river, it tells us about the hillshade raster, and it tells us about the digital elevation model, as well as about the country. We can expand the different layers to find out more about where we clicked. So if I expand Output SRTM, UTM, you'll see that this is the elevation value of where I clicked. We can use this to find out more about a specific site. So if I zoom in and click Identify next to a site, then you will see we have all the information about our site, but if we expand the digital elevation layer, then we can also find the elevation for our site. However, it would take a long time to do this and record the result for every single site. But fortunately, there is an automatic way of achieving this in QGIS. Click Processing on the menu and select Toolbox. Expand Raster Analysis and double-click on Sample Raster Values. You can also find this by searching in the search box. Double-click. For your point layer, make sure that your sites are selected. For raster layer to sample, make sure that you select the digital elevation model rather than the hillshade. Output column prefix is the name of the field that will appear in our attribute table. So I'm going to change this to elev for elevation. Next to sampled points, we click the Browse button and click Save to File. We need to give a name to the new version of our site's shapefile. So I'm going to use the old name and just add the Roman numerals for 2 next to it, just to show that it's the newest version. And then click Run. When it completes, we can close it, and you will see that a new shapefile has been added to our map. If you right-click the new shapefile and click Open Attribute Table, as well as all the site information from the database, if you scroll right to the end, you will see that there is also an elevation value for each one of the sites. We can display this information on the map in a similar way to how we symbolized the rivers. Right-click on your new shapefile and select Properties. Click on the Symbology tab and change Single Symbol to Graduated. Change Value to Elevation, the symbol can stay the same, and then click Classify. You can see that the color now depends on the elevation value. If you want, you can change the ramp and you can invert it, just like for the raster. You can also add more classes if you want. When you're happy, click Apply and then OK. And if you turn off the old shapefile, you can see that the highest sites are now red and the lowest sites are blue. If you're happy with this, you can remove the old version of the sites shapefile from your map. Have a go at calculating the elevation for all of your sites.